Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to be talking about how to add roller ads as a traffic source. Now, in the left-hand column, we're going to see a drop-down menu that says sources, and we're just going to go ahead and click on this drop-down menu and then click on the traffic sources tab. So from here, we're going to see a button to the right that says import from catalog, and we're just going to go ahead and click on this button, and then we can start typing roller ads, and it should come up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the logo here. And now all our settings should be predefined. So what I'm going to do here to add the Postback URL is we're going to go to our RollerAds account, and I'm going to grab everything up into the question mark, right? So everything before the question mark. And I'm just going to go ahead and copy this and then go to our Postback URL in CPV Lab. And I'm going to paste this right before the question mark, just like I did previously. And then from here, we can go ahead and save. And now this will not only add the traffic source, but it will also set the Postback URL for our campaign. Now we can go ahead and set up our campaign in CPV Lab, and we should be ready to go. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is click on the light blue new campaign button on top here towards the left-hand corner. And then we're going to see an icon that says direct link and landing pages. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on this icon here and then click on advanced setup. Now I'm going to give my campaign a campaign name. And then we're going to go ahead and select the tracking domain. So I'm just going to go ahead and select a tracking domain that I want to use for this campaign. And then on the top towards the right-hand corner, we're going to go ahead and see tracking settings. Now in the data options area, I'm going to go ahead and click the drop-down menu and then capture all the data by selecting select all. And this is because I want to capture all the data that's available for the campaign. Now for the engagement rate, I'm going to go ahead and set this to 3. And this will allow me to see how many users have been, or what percentage of users have actually been on the page for at least 3 seconds. So as I scroll down, we're going to go ahead and leave this at default here and go to the macros and tokens area. So now where it says traffic source here, we're going to go ahead and select the drop-down menu and click on RollerAds. So now in the token 1 area here, we're going to go ahead and select the first token. So they have feed ID as a token, so I'm going to go ahead and select this first. And now I'm going to go ahead and select all the tokens that are available for RollerAds. So they have campaign ID. They also have the device. Now we can also add one more token, which is a bot detection. So I'm going to go ahead and add one more token. And there is a setting here that says is bot. Now this will detect if you're getting bot traffic or not. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. Most likely with RollerAds, you aren't going to be getting bot traffic, but this is kind of helps you detect if you are getting any bot traffic. For landing pages, we're going to go ahead and select the drop-down menu that says select predefined landing page. So I'm going to go ahead and select the landing page that I've used previously. And then in the offers section, we're going to go ahead and use an example offer with this one here. Now I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and save the campaign. Now our campaign is pretty much ready to go for RollerAds. So the only thing I need to do now is copy the campaign link and we should be ready to go. I'm going to be creating a RollerAds campaign. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is click on the new campaign button towards the top left-hand corner. And then we're going to see a format area here. So this is going to be the advertising format. Now they have quite a few different formats you can choose. They have push, on-click, in-page, or direct click. Now for this campaign, I'm going to go ahead and try direct click. And then I'm going to go ahead and select the bid model. Now smart CPM, I'm going to go ahead and leave this at the default setting because that's usually a pretty good setting for me. So the traffic presets, now this is basically, so I'm going to go ahead and click this drop-down menu. This basically is specific settings for specific niches or offers. This can help you target your offer much better. I definitely would recommend you talking to your account manager before selecting any of these. I don't see anything for the Philippines specifically, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave this at no preset. But I will probably talk to my account manager and see if there's anything I could use for the offer that I'm going to be promoting. So now in the general settings here, I'm going to go ahead and add a campaign name. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the target URL. Now, if you're using CPV Lab, you're going to need to make sure that you go to your campaign and look in the link in pixels area and copy the campaign URL. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and then paste it into the target URL section in RollerAds. So now we have our link added. So now we can go ahead and move on to the next section. So now in the countries area, we're going to go ahead and add a country. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Philippines. So instead of going through all this here, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the country code, and it should pop it up immediately. I'm going to go ahead and select this and then move on to the next area. So proxy, we don't want any proxy traffic. So bidding strategy, I'm going to say leave it on average. And now I'm going to set the budget. Now it can be very important to set the budget so you don't overspend. So I'm just going to put this at 10, and then I'm going to have this spread out throughout the day. So now the feed limitation and zone limitation will be something that I typically do after I get enough data for my campaign. So for the frequency, I'll leave this at 1 per 24 hours here. Now this is the part that's really, really important, is the device and operating system. Now, depending on which offer you have, can depend on what settings you're allowed to choose from, right? So this offer here is a finance survey, and this offer only allows mobile traffic. It only allows mobile, Android, specific Android versions, and specific browser versions. So I have to make sure that all the settings here align with the settings in RollerAds. So I'm going to go ahead and click on device here. And since it only allows mobile, I have to remove tablet and I have to remove desktop. All right, so I'm going to leave mobile. Now I'm going to click on the tab here. This is operating systems. And I'm going to remove the iOS and Linux because these are not allowed for the offer that I'm promoting. Now the operating system versions, they only allow 4 through 15 and recent Android versions. So I'm just going to go through 4 to 15. So let's go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There we go. So now we have 15 through 4. So now we need to set the browser here. So it only accepts Chrome and Facebook and Samsung. So let's see, we have Chrome here. And now we need Facebook. So I see Samsung, but we need to add Facebook as well. They don't seem to have Facebook as a web browser that I see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it out. Not super important. So browser languages, we're going to go ahead and select English because people in Philippines, what I understand, speak English very well. So now we can go ahead and click on the Save Changes area and start our campaign. So thank you guys for checking out this video, and I will talk to you guys soon.